Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a question we have October 2019. Okay, in 43 variant. What a question we have. At f of 4, we have given three functions. You can see here. All right. So first function he asks f of 4. So I must copy this function first of all. Okay, done. Now, how many x's left side and right side? Leave empty spaces. This 4 will go here and here. So 4 and 4. And 2 4s are 8. Out of 8, 3 subtract. We get what? We get a 5. So this is my answer of f of 4. Let's talk about the next plan. Next plan is B part. So B parts is the second part, sorry, h of, so hg of 3. So first of all, put 3 in G, then whole thing put in H. So let's try to solve 3 in G. So first of all, I will copy G function. So G function copied, done. I will plug in 3 here, 3 here. So both side empty spaces. And I kept 3 here and 3 here. I got a G of 3 is equals to 9. And what is 3 square? 3 square means 3 multiplied 2 times. It gives us 9. An answer of G of 3 turns to be 0. So half job is over. Now we have to plug in the whole thing in H. So I'm writing the word again here. It's not a compulsory. I will copy function of H. Done. What to do? I will leave empty spaces on both sides. So this name will come here. This value will come here. So G of 3, and here's 0. And H G of 3 is, and something to power 0 is 1. Like a 2 to power 0 is 1, 5 to power 0 is 1, x to power 0 is 1. So I believe this point is very clear. So this is done. Let's talk about part number 3, G of 2x. So he said simplest form. So I must copy function of G number 1. Done. Then how many x's left side and right side? I believe empty space, but make sure this power 2 must be there. So it's 2fx comes here and here. 2x, 2x. But he said, no, simplify maximum. So 9, the square of 2 is 4, and square of x is x squared. This is final form. Okay, I hope so this part is very clear. Now, let's talk about next one. What is this question? F G of x. Plug in G function in F, always from right to left. So I must copy first function of F. So let's try to do this one here. I'm copying function of F, which is 2x minus 3. How many x's leave empty spaces? But what is this G? G name will come here and value will come here. I mean, second bracket. Function name will come here and value will come here. So G of x and 9 minus x squared. So F G of x is equals to 2 multiplied with 9. I get 18. 2 multiplied with x squared. I got 2x squared and minus 3. And finally, this 18 minus 3, opposite sign subtract. I get a 15. And this is final answer. So I believe the point is very, very clear. Let's talk about next part. inverse of f. Inverse of f function is this. So we're starting here, part B. So first of all, write function as it is. Remove function name and write y here. This is step number 1. Try to make x subject. So this 3 will come here and add. 2 multiplying with x, 2 will divide. And I get y plus 3 divided by 2. Now I will switch. This x become right and right, sorry, left side become right side and right become left. Okay, I'm doing rest part here. So now interchange. This x will become y and this y will become x. Rest, no change. And this is called inverse function. And I believe this is nothing hard and you understood well, inshallah. Over. This is done. Let's go for next part. He said 5 times 2 f of x. So 5 times 2 f of x. But in the place of f of x, I left empty space. Equals to 3, equals to 3. What to write here? The value of the function of f. So 2x minus 3 is 5 2s are 10x. 5 3 times 15. Now 15 will go there. So this minus turns to be positive. And I got 10x is equals to 18. Okay, now what to do onwards? It's very clear that I have to what? This 10 is multiplying. It will divide on the other side. So when I divide this 10 on the other side, it will turn this form. Now both numbers are divisible table of 2. 2 9s are 18, 2 5s are 10. You can stop it here, or you can write x is equal to 1.8. Both are correct answers. What about this? So this is a very clear, as I said before, that we have to bring right function in left. So this f will go in G. So first of all, I will copy G function. And what is G function, students? 9 minus x squared. Done. After this, I will leave empty spaces both sides. But here, I will write the function name, f of x, and here its value. So what is, look at left hand side, I'm writing f of x. But what is value of f of x? Then you know f of x is 2x minus 3. So 2x minus 3. Now, but this whole thing is matching equals to negative 16. So I will remove it and copy negative 16. Okay, best technique, rather than you expand the bracket, it has a negative outside. So bring this whole thing left side here and 16 on the other end. It will turn into this form. Make sure this negative will become positive. And this negative 16 will become plus 16. Okay, this is done. Now, if you look at carefully, I get here 25. Now, basically, what is a criteria further? You know it very well. I give one small example to understand. When I have a p to power 2 equal to 16, we take a root of both sides and it comes 4, but plus and minus will come automatically, because whenever we take root, we must put a plus and minus. So same process here I'm doing. 2x minus 3 whole square equal 25. If I take a root left side, root right side, plus and minus compulsory. This power 2 and root will cancel out like this. Okay. Right side, I can say 5. But now I will break in 2 parts. 1 times 2x minus 3 is equal to positive 5. and 1 time it's equals to minus 5. So plus 5, I'm writing it here, and minus 5, I'm writing it here. So this 3 will go there. It will add in 5, I get 8. 2 will divide, I get a 4. So this is my first answer. 3 will go there and add in -5, I get -2. And then 2 divide, I get a -1. So I believe this part is very clear. Let's talk about next part. So before I start this question, I want to tell a rule. Rule is if f inverse of x equal to, let's say, 3, f inverse will go this side, x will stay as it is here, and this 3 will become in the bracket of function. Inverse will become function. Another example, if I give you k inverse of x is equal to 7. When k inverse goes there, so it becomes k of 7. Same story here. I bring h inverse on this end. This becomes h of -2. And what this means, first of all, I'll bring function of h. And what is function of h? 3 to power x. 3 to power x. So I'm writing here h of x is 3 to power x. So if I put 1 here, I put 1 here. If I put 2 here, I put 2 here. If I put here -2, I must put -2. And this is same. So this is coming in the place of it. And I believe this is okay. No, you have to make power positive. Again, we have example. Whenever, for example, 5 to power -3, when you bring in denominator and keeping 1 here, the power sign will change. Basic criteria, when you shift up and down, for example, -2 and -3, it goes up, it turns to be +3. It comes down to become the a power +2. So this, if I bring in denominator +2, and 3 to the power 2 means 3 3s are 9. So alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe the point is very clear and question is completely over.